Assalamualaikum and welcome to your own channel मेरा इंतखाब और मैं हूं मोहम्मद बेमिसाल। आज मैं जिस वीडियो पर रिएक्शन देने जा रहा हूं उसका टाइटल है 10 biggest lies about पाकिस्तान। मतलब पाकिस्तान के बारे में 10 बड़े बड़े झूठ, जो 10 बड़ी बड़ी अफवाहें दुनिया में मशहूर हैं लेकिन वैसे हकीकत नहीं है, उसके हवाला से मैं एक रिएक्शन देने जा रहा हूं। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं।
There's a lot of things that people say and think about Pakistan that may not even necessarily be true, and some of the stuff is just straight up lies. Welcome to another episode of FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and in this episode I'm showing you 10 of the biggest misconceptions, stereotypes, and just straight up lies about the country of Pakistan. So starting off at number 10, it's very dangerous. Emphasis on the word very. Yes, of course, there are some parts that definitely you may want to avoid, especially if you're going by yourself. But in general, Pakistan is completely fine. Of course, it's seen bad years over the past decades, but the last few years especially has seen a lot of increase in safety. The government, of course, is doing what it can to make everybody feel welcome in their country. Also remember that it's the 36th largest country in the entire world, as well as the 6th most populous country. So when you look at the proportion of things, there's no more of an increase of crime or safety hazards when you compare it to a country that has a lot smaller population. Now the next thing is all women wear
पहले जरूर इशू था यहाँ पे टेररिज्म का, क्योंकि यहाँ पे टेररिज्म काफी ज्यादा थी। अब अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह से जो है दहशतगर्दी खत्म हो गई है और बहुत ज्यादा अमन है। हमारे जो जिन इलाकों में वो प्रॉब्लम था अब जबरदस्त है, बहुत पुरअमन है पाकिस्तान अब, और बहुत अच्छी जगह है फॉर द टूरिस्ट। जो बाहर से लोग आते हैं उनके लिए बहुत मजे की जगह है।
burqas? Okay. That is not true at all, completely false. Like all societies, Pakistan is divided into those who are more conservative while others are more liberal. And of course, female dressing is that same way as well. So based on where you're going, you're gonna see women wear all sorts of different stuff. So like the street fashion is completely diverse and it differs based on whether you're in a rural area or in an urban area. Lie number 8.
So let me
break this down for you. There are 163,000 primary schools in Pakistan. There's 267 colleges and 174 universities. Pakistan has the 7th largest pool of engineers and doctors in the world. And to mention one, Abdus Salam was a Pakistani theoretical physicist. He was a major figure in the 20th century in the field of theoretical physics, and he shared the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979 in physics. Sheldon Glashow, as well as Steven Weinberg for his contributions to the electroweak unification. Now I can go on about the different facts that I found, but I actually have an entire video just about surprising discoveries and inventions from Pakistanis, so you definitely want to check it out. I do have a link to that video below. Trust me, it'll like change your whole perspective, so just go watch that. And I'm going on to the next lie. And number 7, the whole country is underdeveloped. So Pakistani cities are not exactly like what you see on the TV shows. A lot of shows just show like the real bad stuff. But in reality, a lot of places in Pakistan are very clean and vegetation is in abundance in the country. People in Pakistan speak Arabic or Pakistanian. Alright, a lot of Pakistanis know basic Arabic because they recite the Quran, which is the holy book of Islam. And Pakistan is a Muslim-majority country. So to understand it clearly, you definitely gotta learn some Arabic. Now the term Pakistani isn't a language. It's used by people who have no idea that Urdu is the official language of Pakistan. I think Urdu and English as well. Now the country also has several regional languages including Punjabi, Pashto, Sindhi, Balochi, Gujari, Kashmiri, as well as several others. Men are running around wearing turbans in Pakistan. You look at men in Pakistan, right? They're pretty much wearing what we wear over in North America. You know, you'll see people in t-shirts, jeans, jackets, all sorts. And yeah, some Pakistani fashion. Like, I'm feeling it. Like, I really am. Now, one thing to point out, guys, Pakistan is not in the Middle East. It's not. Like, it's not. It's located in South Asia. And you know, some people believe that camels and donkeys are a form of transportation over in Pakistan. Okay, that's not completely false because yeah, you may find some people in rural areas riding on a camel or a donkey, but Pakistan is a modern country with modern means of transportation. You look at cities like Lahore, Islamabad, Rawalpindi, they all have a metro bus service, as well as Lahore has an Orange Line train, which is under construction.
जो दूर दराज इलाके हैं उधर इस तरह से ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होती है डंकीज वगैरह से, लेकिन अब तो गाँव में भी, मेरे खुद के गाँव में जो है ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का सारा सिस्टम ही बदल गया है, रिक्शा वगैरह आ गए हैं, कैरियर्स आ गए हैं.
So there's a lot to manage. Of course, you're going to get some traffic and all of that, but most people don't ride around on donkeys and camels. Now, here's a big one. People believe that child marriages is a common thing in Pakistan. Pakistani children, they go to school like every other child, and that's like pretty much it. And finally, the biggest misconception, stereotype, and lie about Pakistan is that they are completely anti-India. According to many people, they feel that Pakistan, like on a whole, has like this huge hate for India. So ever since the time of independence, a lot of people, yes, have fostered that hatred, but has the relationship improved? Well, yes, of course, over the years, it has. This might be because people are just, you know, completely tired of fighting. And of course, there's always that rivalry, but in cricket, especially India versus Pakistan, those are always like the best matches. But to say the country is completely anti-India is just not a fair statement at all. Are there Pakistanis that don't like India? Of course. Are there Indians that don't like Pakistanis? Of course. But is a country anti-Indian? No. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you in this episode. A little bit of a lighter tone than most of our...
तो ये आपने फैक्ट सुने. जो सबसे लास्ट वाला फैक्ट था कि पाकिस्तानी जो है वो एंटी इंडिया है, तो ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. पाकिस्तानी एंटी इंडिया बिल्कुल नहीं है, और ना हम जो है इस तरह की नफरत अंगेजी को जो है हवा देते हैं. हम मोहब्बत करने वाली कौम है और मोहब्बत करते हैं. हाँ, क्रिकेट में वो एक तरह की गेम में होता है, तो वो गेम में होना चाहिए, एक स्पोर्ट्स स्पिरिट होना चाहिए, लेकिन वो भी पॉजिटिविटी के साथ होना चाहिए, इंजॉयमेंट के साथ होना चाहिए. उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपको ये वीडियो बहुत अच्छी लगी होगी, और आपसे गुजारिश है कि मेरा इंतखाब को सब्सक्राइब करें, इसे अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करें, मुझे अपनी सजेशंस दें, वीडियो को लाइक करें, और आपका बहुत ज्यादा शुक्रिया वीडियो देखने के लिए.